Mobile gaming has always been around, and has always been a super fun and easy way to stay entertained. But over the last few years, mobile gaming has also started to become an extremely competitive platform for tons of esports. Since my channel is mostly focused around games like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and Brawl Stars, I'm mostly referring to the Clash Royale League, which actually has a big tournament coming up on May 16th until July 13th. And then there's also Clash of Clans that has its own Clan War leagues, and Brawl Stars with the Brawl Stars Championships in 2020. Essentially, mobile gaming has started to be taken much more seriously, with games like Clash Royale giving out millions of dollars in cash prizes to tournament winners. So with these high stakes of playing for real money, and also just for the casual players who like to win more often than not and be given a competitive advantage, I wanted to go out and test out the brand new super gaming phone from Red Magic. The phone right here is called the Red Magic 5G, and it has some crazy powerful new features that will give you the upper hand when it comes to playing any mobile games. So inside of today's video, I'm going to go ahead and compare the brand new Red Magic gaming phone 5G right here to my regular iPhone X that I've been using basically every day of my life right here. And to see just how much of a difference there is when it comes to using a phone that is specifically designed for the most intensive mobile games out there. So just to give you guys a very quick rundown of what makes this gaming phone so special is one, obviously in the name, it's a 5G gaming phone, so it has the fastest connectivity possible given today's technology. It also has a 144Hz refresh rate on a 6.65 inch esports display, which is absolutely awesome. My favorite part about that is actually the 144Hz display. It's something that you wouldn't think that you need yet, but once you try it, it's hard to go back to a regular phone. Everything just seems so much more smooth, and there's absolutely zero lag when it comes to using apps or moving your finger around the screen. Trust me, you have to try it to be able to really understand how great that is. The next thing is, like I said, 5G. It also has dual modes, so it supports connectivity in all the broadest areas. It also has a active liquid cooling with a turbofan 3.0, so basically no matter how intense the games are that you're playing, it'll almost never get too hot or burn your hands, and it won't even really be noticeable. So that's really great for keeping for keeping the phone cool, and also making sure the phone can run at its maximum potential. Other than that, it also has these built-in shoulder triggers, so the phone is essentially its own remote control, like a PS4 remote or something like that. So say you're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty, you can use this button here for aiming and this button here for shooting. It's really helpful and gives you the competitive edge when it comes to shooter games like that. It also has a really good camera. So if you can see on the back, there are 3 cameras right here, and it has a super night mode and also these special sensors. So I can go ahead and attest to the fact that the camera quality is much better on this phone, as you can see in some of these examples here. And then one of the last features I wanted to point out is that it has a massive battery. It has 4,500 mega-amp battery, and it is up to a 55-watt quick charge, so it is awesome. The battery literally lasts me all day, and it also has this always on display, which is really cool. I really like that. And you don't have to worry about it draining the battery because the battery is huge and lasts forever. You can go ahead and play competitive high-end games that use a lot of your phone's battery on other devices and stuff like that, like Fortnite Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, all those games that take up a ton of the phone's operating system and stuff like that. This phone, it hardly affects it. It is super great. But anyways, that's enough talking about some of the facts. Let's go ahead and hop in and show you guys some side-by-side comparisons. In this clip here, it's a little hard to tell, but the refresh rate of the hertz on the screen is significantly better. Basically, when I'm dragging my finger across the screen, there is absolutely no delay with the Red Magic, whereas with the iPhone X, you can tell a little bit. Hey, alright, so let's go ahead and hop into a game of Clash Royale, and to help me out with this is actually going to be my girlfriend, who's going to be 1v1ing me here. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. Her name here is Ice Golem. She's level 11. She's sort of trekking her way through, so let's go ahead and send her a friendly battle. And just because I have higher level cards and more cards, let's go ahead and do a triple draft challenge so that it's kind of more fair. Alright, so we are in here. Let's go ahead and see how we can do, and let's go ahead and pick our army really quickly here. And actually, to make this more interesting, I'm going to go ahead and pick the very right card, just so that I can give myself a bit of a handicap in case I end up beating her a little too badly. So let's go ahead and choose the right side every single time. Alright, so starting off here, I'm very curious as to what card she chose, because I know she always complains to me that she she hasn't really unlocked all of the cards yet, and she has no idea what half of them really do, because she uses this one particular deck that's really weird. It has like Mega Knight, the Witch, and like some weird spells in it. So she doesn't always know what she's doing, and so I have a feeling she chose a really weird deck here. So we'll see what she does. We'll see. But we also have to make sure that if we do beat her, we can't beat her too bad. We can't rub it in too much, because we still need her to like us after this. We can't have her hating us. So I don't know. Maybe we should honestly just let her win. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. I'd honestly be really impressed if she could beat me, like, with me fully trying right now. Alright. Maybe I could show off some of my emotes here too. Maybe that'll really impress her. That's how I got my girlfriend in the first place too. Before me, she'd never met Max Town Hall 13 or Max Level 13 Clash Royale player. That must have been what really got her. But anyways, alright. So, what emote here? Yeah, we just unlocked this one. Flaunted a bit. I've actually been trying to get her to get the Seasons Pass just so she can advance in the game quicker, but she's determined to do it all on her own without spending any money on the game. So I gotta give her kudos for that. I respect it, but at the same time, she has a bit of a ways to go. Alright, so she's playing the Elixir Golem. I know for a fact right now she's probably thinking, what the heck does this do? She's probably never used it before, and she's gonna be kind of shocked when all these blobs die and I get like 4 free elixir. Alright. Let's just go ahead and start spamming everything down here. We got 2 battle healers. Those 2 are gonna probably stay alive for a long time. I don't think she's gonna know how to deal with that. Yeah, I think she's donezo here. There's not a lot she can do with 2 battle healers and all these other guys. Unless she's got like a rocket or a fireball or something, which I know she doesn't since I have the actual fireball. I think that's gonna be it. You can see her spamming in the top. You can kind of see on the cover she's spamming oops. But yeah, anyways, that is game. I guess it didn't really go as to plan as to letting her win, but oh well. Alright, and there it is. We beat her. Not gonna lie, it was kind of expected, but she did put up a good fight, so kudos to her. But not gonna lie, her strong suit actually isn't Clash Royale. Her strong suit is actually this game called Fortnite, which I'm sure all of you have probably heard of. So let's go ahead and hop into a game of Fortnite, and we'll kind of compare just how well this, like games like this, Fortnite, Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, these games perform so well on this phone, and so I'll go ahead and demonstrate that to you guys here on this game. So let's go ahead, boot that up, and I can go ahead and show that to you guys, because this phone is literally made for super heavy and intensive games like this. So let's go ahead and hop into that.
A few moments later.
Alright, so turns out my girlfriend actually had to go leave to go eat dinner or something like that. So we're not going to be able to play some Fortnite, but I'll actually show you my favorite mobile game right now that's actually, like, almost, in my opinion, more fun than Fortnite, at least on mobile. And that is actually the Call of Duty app. So let's go ahead here, and since this is a more intensive app, let's go ahead, turn on the gaming mode. So you can see that right here. And then we can go ahead, activate the fan, the RGB strip, and all of that. And let's go ahead and activate or open up our Call of Duty game. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into a game mode here. And I'll go ahead and show you guys what this game is all about. It's, like I said, it's actually like a ton of fun. I wasn't expecting it to be this much fun because I'm a big Call of Duty player on like PS4 and stuff, and I wasn't expecting the mobile one to be as fun. But it's actually kind of cool, especially in this game, like to go back and play some of my favorite maps like Studio, Nuketown, and stuff like that. It's I don't know, it's just a good time. So let's go ahead here, and I'll go ahead and clip it and make a bit of a montage here so you guys can check that out. Hopefully I'll actually get enough clips to make a montage for you guys. We'll see.
I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so late and don't care, shorty beat in the face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump, 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 up in the air. I want you to jump, jump. Like you trying to get stuck in it, in the air. Like you trying to get stuck in the air. you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care, shorty beating her face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck.
And that there is game. Hopefully the montage looks decent enough. It was actually a pretty intense game. I'm still a pretty low level, so the players I'm playing against aren't the best, so it wasn't too hard to get a bunch of kills. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell through the recording, but the gameplay is actually so smooth, especially with that 144 hertz refresh rate, and also the insane connection speed. It goes so quickly. There's like no lag, and I by far have the biggest advantage here, just by the fact that my phone isn't lagging around, and that I can play like a full-on game. And something that's actually really cool is that it has these triggers up top here, which you can use to go ahead and shoot. Personally, I don't use them, but I know some people will like it a lot, since they'll be able to play more so as if play Call of Duty as if it's an actual controller, where you'll be able to aim here on this left button and then shoot with the right one. But yeah, so anyways, that there is Call of Duty in a nutshell. The game goes super quick. It has, the phone itself doesn't actually even get hot, which is super cool. Because my iPhone would absolutely be, it would literally be on fire right now, just by like how much heat it's producing. But thankfully, it does have a really awesome cooling fan inside of it that keeps the device nice and cool and running at its maximum potential, which is super great. But anyways, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for the Call of Duty portion. So here, if you scroll to the right as well, you can see all of these other things that you can do. You can track your network speed, you've got your pro trigger, you can just change everything from here. You can block calls, tons of other stuff that I mentioned earlier on. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for the video. Like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and check out this phone for yourself, there will be links in the description for you guys to check out. It's actually a really cool phone. It's super great. If you're big into gaming and you want a better experience, this is the phone for you. And even though this is a sponsored video and all of that, this is a phone that I use a ton on my own, and I definitely recommend you guys getting if you guys are big into mobile gaming, because it is a absolute monster of a phone. And honestly, you'll be using it a ton. It's actually a phone that I use a lot on my own too, especially when I play Clash Royale casually. I always play on this phone because I know that my network speeds are going to be consistent, and that one is it just feels a lot smoother, and it's honestly just a lot nicer knowing that I'm not going to lag out of a game, or I'm not going to I don't know, it's just like I have that competitive advantage where everything is instantaneous, and it's just a more comfortable game to play with that 144 hertz display, where it's a lot smoother to just go around and do stuff like that. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for the video. Like I said, if you want to check out the links or check out the phone, links are in the description. And anyways, I'll talk to you guys all in the next video. Peace out.